Hi guys, this lesson is on discriminant and you can find discriminant in quadratic formula. Basically this part under the radical is the discriminant, and this part will tell us whether when we solve the quadratic equation, whether we have two real solutions, one real solution, or no real solution. So if we have two real solutions, that means we have two x-intercepts. When we have one real solution, it means we have one x-intercept. And when we have no real solution, that means that the graph is above the x-axis and there is no real solution, or sometimes the graph might look like this. It's below the x-axis and there is no real solution. Okay, so let's use this discriminant formula and see how it's gonna play out with the problem. Okay, so first thing you wanna do is you wanna label A, B, and C. So this in quadratic equation, the first coefficient is A, second is B, and third is C. Make sure that the quadratic equation is in standard form. And now we're going to substitute in this formula. The D stands for discriminant, so I'm gonna write this as D equals, and now we have a B squared, which is 7 squared minus 4 times A, which is negative 6, times C, which is 3. And now we just have to evaluate. 7 squared is 49, and now we have a minus 4 times 6, that is positive 24 times 3. Let's see, 24 times 3 very quickly, 72. So we have 49 plus 72, and that equals to 121. Okay, so here is what happens. The discriminant is positive number, which means that we have two real solutions. We don't know what the solutions are. You will have to use quadratic formula to find the solutions. They call roots or x-intercepts. Okay, so let's look at another example in this problem. So let's just find again the discriminant. We're gonna label A, B, and C. And now we're gonna substitute negative 8, squared, minus 4 times A, which is negative 2, and C, which is negative 8. So let's evaluate. We have 64. And now we have negative, negative, and negative. This is gonna be negative, and 8 times 8 is 64. 4 times 2 is 8, times 8, 64. Which equals 64 minus 64 is 0. So when we have 0 for discriminant, let's say you have a quadratic formula, you're solving, and this part will give you 0. That means that the solution is gonna be one solution, and it's gonna be just this value over here. You will not need plus and minus, okay? So the last problem, let's look over. So we have A, B, C, again, A, B, and C, labeling the coefficients. So we have discriminant equals B squared. So again, since B is negative, I'm gonna put this in parentheses. B squared minus 4 times A, which is 9, times C, which is 2. And now that equals negative 3 times negative 3, or negative 3 squared is 9, minus 4 times 9, 36, times 2 is 72. And we have 9 minus 72 is negative 63. So if you have a negative number under the square root, this is no real solution. Basically, you will have a solution, but it's not gonna be real solution. You're gonna have imaginary or complex numbers. So that means that you have a parabola which is above the x-axis, and if the equation was negative, then it would be below the x-axis. Okay, so those are 3 cases in which the discriminant will help you see whether you have two real solutions, one real solution, or not real solution at all. Okay, so thank you for watching, and please ask me if you have any questions.